But we'll meet at the executive session to discuss the rest. I think that's the best way. Do you agree with me on that? Thank you very much.
Yes, we do, sir. And we will come with all the letters we have written in respect of all the things that we need.
Very well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, please, Honorable Commissioner, please step to the mace. And I would have asked you to, ladies, maybe you come with another one so that, but please just go and take a bow and go. Thank you. We'll meet at the executive session. Please, Madam PS, when you are coming to the executive session, come with everything you think we will ask. At the executive session, we will ask for everything. Thank you. Leader of the House.
Honorable Sir, Acting Speaker, my dear colleagues, the next person is Teaching Service Commission.
Acting Speaker, sir, I think we have 5 minutes for presentation of accounts and 10 minutes for question. Sir?
Which ministry?
Ministry of Teaching Service Commission.
Oh, Teaching Service Commission. Okay. Let them come in and Teaching Service Commission. I know you don't have a board yet, so the PS will stand in. Chairman House Committee on Education. Do you know this man? Since he has been appointed as PS, I have not seen him. He has not visited this house. Thank you very much. Can we meet you?
Good morning, sir, the Right Honorable Speaker of the House. And I want to say good morning to the honorable members of the Hello Chamber. I'm Mr. Boluwade Michael Sunday, the Permanent Secretary of Teaching Service Commission, Ado Ekiti. Thank you, sir.
Yes, I know you are not here alone. Can we meet your member of your team? Your team members.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. From the right-hand side here, we have the Secretary of the Loans Board of the Teaching Service Commission. That's Mr. Odrotimi Ojo. Next to him...
That's the man that all teachers in the Ekiti State always talk about. The teachers in the Ekiti State will always speak about him.
I think... Yeah.
Honorable Takwelonga, what's the observation?
Distinguished colleagues, my name is Longe Temitope Ademola. I represent the good people of Oyo constituency, Mr. Speaker. I think the man in the loans board is not properly dressed for this program. You are coming before the Hello Chamber. I don't know whether this is how you dress to work. If you are coming here, you have to dress well. So, Mr. Speaker, I think this man is not properly dressed.
On that one, since he's not the one addressing us, so it can only be seen but not be heard. That's the rule. It can be seen, but it will not be heard. So if there's anything affecting, his board, the loans board, it can be indicted without having the right to speak. That's the challenge. He's not the one doing the presentation. I don't mean he's the one doing the presentation. I will have asked him to go. But since he's not doing the presentation, The law permits that it can be seen, but it cannot be heard. Thank you. Next. Let him sit down. Let him sit down. So, do you know why they say you are not properly dressed? Do you know why they say you are not properly dressed? You don't know. On the top, he doesn't know why you said so. Maybe you just tell.
Right Honorable Speaker, I think that this man standing before us should know the etiquette of dressing well.
Going for interview, sir. Look at me. If you are going for interview, can you go this way? If you are going for an interview, no, sir. So what is wrong? Why can't you go this way? Eh?
Sorry, I'm sorry for appearing in this form. It rained heavily this morning, and I just put on this to protect.
You know, it's not the jacket. It's not the jacket. So, if you are going for an interview, look at yourself now. What do you think is missing?
Tie is not there.
That's all. It's not the jacket. It's your tie. And the man beside you knows that it will become his own turn too.
Thank you, sir.
But please sit down.
Thank you, sir.
And I say you cannot be hard. At last you have been hard. Sit down. Yes.
Thank you, sir. Next to the Secretary Loans Board is the Director of Finance and Account Teaching Service Commission. That is Mr. Akirele.
Same thing.
Thank you, sir.
Even the suit is good, but no tie. Please, anytime you are coming to the Allo chamber, please, let us always endeavor to dress properly. Yes. It's in our standing order. Sit down, please. Yes.
Next to the Director of Finance and Account is the Under Secretary, Teaching Service Commission, Mr. Alade Juligbe.
Yes, at least his tie is on. Thank you.
And very close to him by the right side is Mr. Akomelede, the Deputy Director, Planning, Research and Statistics.
When next you are coming, look at your PS. Do you know what is missing? Your cap. You have to have your cap on. Yes.
And then next to him, and last but not the least, is the Chief Internal Auditor, Mr. Fajana.
Internal Auditor?
Yes, sir.
You see your PS? You know what is also missing? Your cap. Please, when else you are coming? Do you know how we regard you? We will say you are naked before this house. Once you are not properly dressed, you are naked. Please go ahead. Now, you are aware that this exercise is being live on all our social media platforms.
Yes, sir.
So where you are now, you are being watched all over the world. On our YouTube, just same way you are seeing yourself here.
Yes, sir.
That is how you are being watched everywhere.
Yes, sir.
All over the world. So what you are going to do is just tell us what, I know you are not 1 year in that office, if I'm correct.
3 months.
You are just 3 months.
Yes, sir.
But you have inherited both the assets and liability of the ministry.
Yes, sir.
Tell us the achievement of that department, board,
yes, sir,
in the last 1 year.
Thank you very much, my Honorable Speaker, sir. The Teaching Service Commission is established to ensure that schools...
I'm sorry, don't give us those stories. Just go to the achievements.
All right, sir. Within the month under review, that is January to August this year, the Teaching Service Commission has been able to organize capacity buildings for our principals and the vice principals in the 192 secondary schools in Ekiti State. And the capacity building was based on the leadership training on how they can administer their various domains in the schools we have in Ekiti State. And also, we have been able to move around our school during the period under review for monitoring of our schools so that we ensure that they comply with the standard that has been set by the appropriate authority. And also, we have been able to do posting, effect posting of our teachers and non-teaching staff according to areas of needs and availability of personnel. Equally, we have been able to disburse loans, that is around April, revolving loans, car loans and the housing loan to both the teaching and non-teaching staff of the public secondary schools in Ekiti State. And recently, we were able to, I've said that's about posting. We have been able to appoint principals and vice principals in areas where we have vacancies. And we have been able to reshuffle, we post them according to their needs there. And that is all for now, sir.
To him, and he has said that is for now. So he might still want to get more. So, but for now, he has told us what he has done. Yes, members, you have listened to him. So, any question or observation that you want to call his attention to? Yes, leader of the house.
Right, Honorable Speaker. Please can PS explain? Well, I can't. It's not pignated, so I will say maybe go to your second.
Same thing. I wonder why that is happening.
Go to second page.
So when you are preparing a document of this nature, that you know not just one person that will be looking at it, pagination is important. So I wonder. Yes, go ahead.
It said efficiency. Items 8 says efficiency of the commission. What do you mean by that, please?
On your mic, please.
Upon the commission, we mean monitoring the schools, going around the schools to see whether they comply with the set standard of teaching, learning process in the school.
So is this how it is contained in your budget? Is it efficiency of the commission? Is that what you have in the budget?
The DFA is confirming it now.
No, please check the budget. Because that heading is somehow. To me, monitoring and evaluation would have been proper.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Monitoring and evaluation would have been best, but efficiency of the commission is monitoring and evaluation.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Would have been the proper caption.
All right, sir.
But I don't know if that is in your budget. Well, but this year we'll also look at it and look at that budget head. Right. Please check budget at code 22020639 in the budget. Is that correct? Please, if you have the budget, kindly just look into it. Go and show it to the leader. Leader of the house. Sergeant at time, guide him to the leader. Is that the caption?
Honorable Speaker, they have it as efficiency of the commission. But like you have rightly reiterated, I think it's important they change that to monitoring and evaluation.
When you are preparing this 2025 budget, ensure that change that caption to monitoring and evaluation. Efficiency of the commission is somehow. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay? Then why do you have, I'm coming, under overhead costs. Okay, this is Tutor General, okay. Okay, please go ahead. Any other question for them? Or do we just, okay, Honorable Femi Fatula.
You're right, Honorable Speaker. Distinguished colleagues, Mr. Speaker, I just want to do like commending this commission on their revenue generation. Mr. Speaker, if you look at the page on monthly revenue for 2024, the approved budget was 1 million. But as at August, they'll be able to raise it to about 2.7 million. I think that one is encouraging, though we need to know why the surge. Maybe when they are coming to the executive session, they should be able to tell us what led to that.
You know why I don't comment when it comes to this? From which source is that revenue? Don't let us go into details. What is the source of the revenue? So don't let us go into details of that. The only thing I would say, we will meet at the executive session. And when you are coming to the executive session, particularly Director of Finance, ensure you come with all details of your expedition. You know what I mean by details? All papers necessary for us to look at is important. Meanwhile, this is not to you alone. This is your revised budget 2024. I don't know where you are getting it from. We will discuss that at the executive session. I don't know where you are getting yours from. The revised budget you put in your account of stewardship. I don't know where you have seen it, and I don't know where you have gotten it. When you are coming to the House of Assembly, please get your information right. Get your information right. I won't say, and I will not want you to comment on it. But get your information right.
Thank you, sir.
So we'll discuss that at the executive session.
All right, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
On that note, I will discharge you, but not acquainted. And let's meet at the executive session at a date that will be communicated to you. You can take a bow and go. And I think this is your first time in the House of Assembly after you have been appointed as PS. Commissioner, PS, lay your doc. You, please, just take a bow. All of you, take a bow. Take a bow. Face the honorable members and take a bow and go. Yes, PS, lay your... Yes, leader of the House.
MDA is scholarship board. Scholarship board.
Yes, bring in the scholarship board. Let's work like a soldier. Let's work like a soldier. We don't have time. Yes.
Right, Honorable Speaker, my dear colleagues, we have before us the head of the scholarship board. Mr. Speaker,
please sit down.
Maybe you can ask her to introduce herself.
All right, madam, please, can we meet you? On your mic.
Your Honorable Right, Mr. Speaker, sir, the distinguished Honorable, I'm Mrs. Bukola Oluwatoyin Falui, the Executive Secretary, Ekiti State Scholarship Board, Ekiti State. And I have with me my team. On the right, Mrs. Akpeke Obano, the Director, Admin and Supply, followed by Mrs. Victoria Falui, the Director, Finance and Accounts, followed by my Chief Internal Auditor, Mr. Ogunjobi Matthew, and followed by Mr. Olofin Rasak, representing the Director of Scholarship.
Thank you very much. Well, quickly, you will just address this house and note that your address to this house is also addressed to the whole world. You are addressing the Ekiti people, and I know the students in Ekiti will be very much interested in what you are going to say. Yes, and I can see a large number of them following on Facebook Live, on YouTube. They are there. So they want to listen to you. Okay. So within just 5 minutes, kindly tell us what you have done. I know some members want to raise this observation, but I will also raise it myself. The document you presented to us, you say achievement of Mr. Governor. No. No. Yes, it is your achievement. Mr. Governor will be here on the 16th of October to now present his own achievements. All your achievements is his achievements. Yes. But we need yours achievements. So that document, you will just resend it, okay, just sir, for their one copy to the house to say achievement
of the board.
Of the board, not of Mr. Governor. Yes, we know that whatever you have done is Mr. Governor that have done it. But what we are requesting for is yours, your own achievement. Yes. On the 16th of October, Mr. Governor is coming.
Yes, sir. Thank you
to
very
do a
much,
summary
sir,
of everything. So please, can you just go straight?
Thank you, sir. In furtherance to the commitment of the Ekiti State Government in encouraging academic excellence and alleviating the financial burden of its brilliant students, we should know the board ensure that scholarship and bursary are given to deserving students of Ekiti State origin in approved tertiary educational institutions. Then the board coordinates and implements all scholarship schemes of the state and scholarship offered by private, individual or organization and the federal government. Also, the board ensures that scholarship and bursary funds are disbursed to deserving students of the scheme in transparent manner. So, sir, the honorable in the House, our achievements of the board from January 2024 till date. Number one, payments of 1,100,000 yearly as special scholarship award to Master Idowu Blessing Jeremiah, a graduate of Fountain International School, Ado-Ekiti, who had 9 distinctions in NECO results in 2022 academic section and is presently studying software engineering at FUTA, Akure, Ondo State. Payment of 850,000 as yearly scholarship award to Master Hala Oluwapelumi, who had a 9 distinction in 2016 NECO result at Fountain International School, Ado-Ekiti. He is presently at his 6th year studying medicine and surgery at the University of Ibadan, Oyo State, Nigeria. Payments of 150,000 each in 2023 as bursary award to 149 Ekiti State Indigene in the Nigeria Law School 2021 and 2022 by academic section, value at the sum of 22,350,000. Payments of 150 each in 2023 as bursary award to 167 Ekiti State Indigene in the Nigeria Law School 2021/2022 by 2 academic session, value at the sum of 25,050,000 naira only. Payment of 5,875,500 naira in 2023 till 2024, being the second tranche of special scholarship award to Master Okunla Israel, who had 9 distinctions in WAEC results in 2021 academic session at Greater Tomorrow Model College, Ado Ekiti. He is currently studying medicine and surgery at Tafe Babalola University, Ado Ekiti. Then payment of 750,000 as scholarship award to 113 PhD degree students in various tertiary institutions in Nigeria, valued at the sum of 84,750,000 naira only. Payments of 250,000 as scholarship award to 64 postgraduate students in various tertiary institutions in Nigeria for 2023 to 2024 academic section, value at the sum of 60 million naira only. Payments of 80,000 each as scholarship award to 484 undergraduate students in various tertiary institutions in Nigeria, value at the sum of 38,720,000 naira only. Payments of 80,000 naira each as scholarship award to 39 undergraduate physically challenged students in various tertiary institutions in Nigeria, value at the sum of 3,120,000 naira only. Payment of 20,000 naira each as bursary award to 792 undergraduate students in various tertiary institutions in Nigeria, value at the sum of 50,840,000 naira only. Payment of 150,000 naira each in year 2024 as bursary award to 187 Ekiti State indigene in the Nigeria Law School 2022/2023 academic session, value at the sum of 28,050,000 naira only.
Honorable Tunde Oke. Payments of bursary award of 29,400,000 naira only to 196 Ekiti State indigene in the Nigeria Law School 2023/2024 academic session at 115,000 naira each. This one is ongoing. Commencement of full digitalization of bursary and scholarship award for 2024/2025 academic section. This one too is ongoing. Payments of 5 million for the processing of full digitalization of bursary scholarship award for 2024/2025 academic session. This one also is ongoing. Sir? Yes, sir, that is our achievement up to date, sir. Very much. I call on Honorable the man, the Sheshe man, Johnson Oyekola for the idea. Ekiti West 2.
Yeah, thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. I listened attentively to the
with rapt attention.
With rapt attention, Mr. Speaker, because the issue borders on education and scholarship. Madam, I take note of all you have listed, but in your budget, under overhead, scholarship, the column for scholarship reads 0. All these things were not transferred. Your budget, that's page 3, the third page. Check the third page.
This is another issue. Please, whoever is preparing this document, I wonder why you will be preparing document that you are presenting to, you know that you are presenting to more than 1, 2, 3 people, and you will not even page it. Pagination is important. I think after this now, maybe we'll begin to turn down any document that is not well paginated. You should know that for ease of reference, it is important. Yes, I know you will not be the one to prepare it. Who actually prepared this document? Who is the person? Yeah, Talo prepare. Madam, why will you prepare a document of this and even how many sheets? Even after preparation, by the time you discover, you can even use your pen. After all, the rest you did photocopy. You just use your pen, 1, 2, 3. How many pages? You do it. Your head will not be the one to attend to everything. When else you are coming to this house, we will not take such thing from you. And ensure that things are properly done. We won't take it. You know why I didn't want to even talk before? Because your head, she's my person. I am trying to say it. Do I do my job without objectively? Objectively. Yes, I will do my job objectively.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Please go ahead. I have not said anything.
We will.
Mr. Speaker, yes, madam, under this same overhead, whereas your total expenditure on overhead is 69 million, it is alarming and mind-blowing that 66 of this 69 million is spent just on publicity. Within 2 months, in the month of July and August, 66 of 69 million spent on publicity.
Let's take this to executive session. Thank you. We will handle that at the executive session. Yes, Honorable Babatunde Faweku.
Right, Honorable Speaker, distinguished colleagues, I am Babatunde Abiodun Faweku. I represent those constituency 1. I want to take us to page 3 on the table. There is about item on the table, 8 items, and we have travels and transports, office stationaries, maintenance of office, local training, refreshment and meal, local scholarship. The local scholarship is 0. Publicity and adverts.
Somebody just mentioned that, and I said we will undo it at.
I just want to ask.
Executive session.
What are we publicizing?
Executive session. Honorable, I think I have ruled on this. Okay. I have ruled on it.
Thank you, sir.
We'll do that at the executive session. Thank you. Yes, Honorable Tunde, okay.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Dear colleagues, I'm Honorable Babatunde Oke, representing the Ikere Constituency 1. Madam ES, on the first page of this document, you mentioned payment of bursary to Bar1 students in the Nigerian Law School. And of course, as a legal practitioner, now a lawmaker, I believe the program for Bar1 is more or less like undergraduate program in the Nigerian Law School, because they take courses they're supposed to take in university. Bar1 is for students who study abroad, or maybe students from now. So I don't know why you introduced that particular bursary award to them. That's just my question on that. Then on the next page also, you mentioned payment of 150, that's a bursary award in 2024. That's 2022-2023 academic session. Is it that Bar1 or Bar2? You didn't mention it there. Then payment of bursary award of 29,400,000 to 196 State Indigenous Nigerian Law School, 2023-2024 academic session. Is it Bar1 or Bar2? We need to know all these things. So thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Please, can I answer?
Please go ahead.
Okay, thank you, Your Honorable Sir. What is our homework in? I know that the Bar1, we have been corrected that Bar1 is actually overseas. But what we do, to make it to be simple for us, we give them Bar1, Bar2, even 3, because as you know, the law students, they used to come in batches. In fact, this year...
I think there is a mix-up here. I'm sorry, there's a mix-up. Maybe you're referring to the batches and not bar.
Bar, yes.
Because if you say bar one, you mean someone who has studied abroad or somebody who studied at the now university who has to undergo bar one because there are courses.
Yes.
It's like it introduces them to Nigerian legal system. They have to take, and these are courses that students who actually study in Nigeria, for example, in the regular university, they have actually studied that. And for those who have not studied in Nigeria, for them now to have understanding of Nigeria legal system, so they have to undergo bar one.
Yes.
So if you know, I know that it's nothing like bar three. So
yes.
Probably you are talking about the sections.
The sessions.
Some get admission in November, some in April.
Even we have 3. So
yes.
What
Is that what you are
correct
referring
ourselves? Yes. Now instead of using bar, I'll be using bash.
Because well, what you put here is bar.
Yes, that is why I said that next time, sir, we will correct ourselves. The board will correct
but
ourselves.
But if I think, Honorable Tunoke, let's also go and settle this at the executive session. We will settle it. Yes, Honorable Tolulokwege.
Honorable Speaker, Executive Secretary, the presentation you have made is nice, fantastic.
Thank you, sir.
I want to say that you also need to educate us on the process with which you select this lucky student.
Okay, sir.
We also want to inform you that 9 students of FOIE were celebrated sometime last week, having passed their ACAN exam while they are still in their first and second year in FOIE. 9 in FOIE, 1 in Abuad. Now, of these 10 students, none of them are from Ekiti. Our scholarship scheme, is it designed for only investing those that have been successful, or what are we doing as regards helping those that have capacity in also emerging in some professional programs like ECAN? What are you looking at in your agency to see how you can catch them young? For example, most of the time, most of the age brackets that ECAN, maybe around 30, 35, those people are not qualified for blue chip companies again. Because blue chip companies will tell you they want you at 20, 21, 22. There's an age restriction. So you find out that you don't find the best at that class of employment. Why? Because their attempt to get to those places comes at the later part of their life that is not relevant again. What is the scholarship board doing around that? Can we find a way where we can get into programs, professional programs like this at a young age, so that we can get them positioned in influential positions that will benefit the state on a longer run?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
On to that, I think the best perspective for today is beyond academic excellence that the scholarship board is focusing, because that is what I'm seeing, that you're focusing on academic excellence alone. How do we use scholarship board to also promote the gifted children with special skills? How do we promote that? So that, because I believe that where we should be even focusing on now is people with special skills. While we are doing this, don't you think your board should also come up with other initiatives and reforms that will also help people with special gifts, not necessarily with their academic performance alone. Sometimes in this part of the world, we focus too much on academic qualifications, and that is why we are having challenges. I think we should also begin to look at, and you can take that step. We can also do it. We have to reform. We have to look at the law. We will look at the laws together to also accommodate students with special gift. Yes, Honorable Ayo Adegbite.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker, and my distinguished colleagues. My name is Ayo Adegbite, representing Ado Constituency 1. Thank you, yes. On the second page, the last paragraph there is a payment of 5 million for the processing of food utilization of bursary scholarship award. I just want to find out, do you pay 5 million to digitalize it every year?
No, sir. No, the last page.
Okay.
That was the second page of the last commencement of digitalization. Okay, thank you, Your Honorable. This is the first time we are going digitalized. You know, the world is evolving around computer, and we are in jet age. So before, we used to do this. We sell form. We don't sell form. People come to the scholarship board. They will take form, and they will fill, and they will come and return it back to us. But now, with the full digitalization, we've shared most of what the worker is now doing. It is full digitalized. You apply
don't worry,
online.
we can understand you.
Yes.
That to obtain form now, you
do it.
You can even do it on your phone.
Well, yes, yeah. You can do it. It doesn't take you more than 4 minutes. Even if you are in your home, you can log in into our website and you will do it. So that is what we use that 5 million.
And I hope your backend is well.
Yes, we do it through ICT, sir.
Okay.
ICT, Ekiti State, ICT.
Not that you have it in your own office directly.
No, we don't have, but if you're a good officer, you should be able to have it. Our own scholarship board.
Yes,
our own website, yes.
Please
we
go
still liaise with the ICT to do it for
us.
Go
to the question asked by Leader of the House. He spoke around process, and also I don't have discussed the other one, but the process. And then what are you doing to ensure that students with special skill are also captured under the scholarship board? Yes, process, then the other one.
Then the process, if you want to apply for a scholarship and bursary award, you will go to we have a website. I've sent 30 copies of our handbook. We have an handbook that was sent to the house. The 30 copies is in the house, and the website is stated there.
You know what he's trying to know, so that it won't look as if it's there is nepotism.
Sent to the
those that in your selection, so that it's not that who knows who. So you should be able to have what is your benchmark.
Benchmark.
These are the things that he's trying to know.
Okay, what we do for the bursary award, we pay 20,000. That one is for everybody of Ekiti State student that apply for bursary. That one is general. But for scholarship award, we pay 80,000, and that's the students with 4 points and above. That is for 80,000.
So the 80,000 is it once?
Yes, once in a year.
Once in a year.
Yes.
So the person has to reapply again.
Yes, reapply every year.
Every year.
Yes, until he or she finishes. Then for the physical challenge, we pay 100,000, 20,000 for the bursary, and then 80,000 for scholarship. That is automatic for the physical challenge. And for the medical students, doctor, those people reading medicine and surgery, nursing, and NC medical, they too, enjoy 100,000, 20,000 bursary, and 80,000 scholarship. Make it 100,000.
That's okay. Thank you. There's something I would like you to clear here on, because a lot of people have listened to you, and people want to understand and get clarity, particularly on the disparity in awarding this scholarship to, for example, someone was paid 1.1 million naira for having distinction in 9 in his result. The other person who has the similar 9 distinction was paid 850,000.
Okay,
there is another one who also had 9 distinction, was paid 5 million naira.
Yes, sir.
So you don't have a standard.
Yes, what happened?
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, sir, what happened is that the one we pay 5 million.
1 minute. Yes, Honorable Femi.
Speaker, distinguished colleague, my name is Femi Fatula. Mr. Speaker, in addition to what you just said, maybe Madam should be able to clear it. When you are saying first tranche, second tranche, we should be able to know how much was approved for that person that you are paying first and second tranche. How much is left to be paid?
And that's correct.
I think we should know.
So what's the total?
What's the total?
Thank you. Please, you can answer the two together.
Like Okonla Israel, that we are paying 5.6 million. He's in Afe, currently in Afe Babalola. We should know that Afe Babalola fee is high. So
I don't know. I don't know.
Sir, the medicine is very high. So we are paying that. And the boys, Master Okonla, is in a part 3 now. Part 3. With this surgery and medicine.
Okay, can we do it this way? Maybe because, like I said, people want to know that disparity. Is it, hold on.
Yes.
Dear colleagues, sorry. Is payment, the scholarship, is it based on certain percentage of the school fees of that person in the chosen university? Because what they want to know is...
It's based
on what?
It's based on the school fee, like in FUTA.
And that's what I'm asking.
Yes, sir. FUTA now, FUTA is a federal university. They pay less. Their money is lesser than those people that take private universities, sir. So in the school, we ask the school to give all the breakdown of their fees. So they send it to the scholarship board, and then I process it to the commissioner.
Yes, please, 1 minute. Honorable Lateef Oluwole Akanle.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. My name is Honorable Lateef Oluwole Akanle, representing the Ekiti East 2. If I understood you very well, the purpose of that
scholarship. Honorable, please, on your mic. Please, yes.
Two of them were qualified because they had 9 distinctions in their WAEC. So the school that they now get admission into will now determine how much will be paid by the state government.
Yes.
That's basically.
Yes.
I think we will also look into that. We will look into that. I think that should be a standard. That should be a standard. All right, we will look into that.
Information. Yes, Mr. Speaker.
On your mic. Please switch off your own, madam. On your mic, okay.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Going by the text that was circulated to us, there is a standard established in that document. It's just that maybe on a discretion level, the management of the scholarship board are introducing what we can call double standard.
things that were not the real standard. Because
yes, Honorable Yekola Bodiade, all of this together, there are things we'll go and look at the executive session. I think that's better. Yes, we'll meet at the executive session. Okay, so that, I don't want to be accused of muscling the voice of minority in the House. So, Minority Leader, please.
You're right, Honorable Speaker.
Your mic.
It's on. Hello? Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. I am Oladele Olaoye Ogushakin. I
So,
represent the good
because of people out there that will, the mic is important. Okay, it's working. It's working.
It's working. Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker.
You can put it down.
I am Oladele Olaoye.
Is there anything on your table? Because it's off again. Okay. Yes.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. I am Oladele Olaoye Ogushakin. I represent the good people of Ekiti East, Constituency 1. I've gone through all the achievements of the scholarship board. I want to make a comment that this is a laudable achievement in the history of Ekiti State. This is not, this board is working so hard to support educational section, which is one of the 7-point agenda of Mr. Governor. And I sincerely believe that with the kind of support our students are getting, it's going to encourage them in a long way. Even others that are home, that Ekiti State is making education a priority. And also this, I submit that we should allow the woman standing before us to appear at the executive section for any other area that we need for.
Thank you very much, Honorable Oladele Ogunshaki. I can't agree less with you that the board, has, when it comes to delivery, in terms of scholarship and award of bursary, they've done well, and we must commend the board on this. I decided not to say this before now, but thank God the minority that was since I've opened myself to you, that she's my person, so that you will not think as a result. But you have brought that out, and I can say that the board is delivering, particularly education. However, other things that members have observed, we will be looking at them at the executive session. You will be called upon, and please ensure you come with every necessary document to the executive session that can support some of the claims. They want to see the names of the beneficiaries at the executive session. The full details, everything. All beneficiaries, just play the devil's advocate. If you are the one, what question will you ask? So when you are coming, just prepare those answers that, particularly with the way you are looking at Honorable, you want to ask this question at the executive session. This person will want to ask. So ensure you have all the answers when you come. And please, team members, please ensure you have all your documents with you ready. Them to the executive session. To err on the side of surplusage, there is nothing bad, but it can be injurious if what you need, you don't have it when it is required. It is better to have more than enough than to say it is not enough. On that note, I will ask you to step to the mace and take a bow and go. We will meet at the executive session. Thank you. Don't forget to lay your documents. You lay your document. She will pick it as a don't worry. You can go and pick your document. Honorable Awoniyi, Honorable Ayonide is talking to you. Look at his direction. Go and. Just lay it. Thank you. All right, please. All right, thank you, Mrs. Faluye and other members of the scholarship board. We'll see you at the executive session.
The next MDA is Ekiti State Education Trust Fund.
Education Trust Fund. Second attempt, bring them in. Again. That is better. Honorable Awoniyi. Thank you very much. You can go to your seats. Leader. Leader.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. My dear colleagues, we have before us this afternoon the head of the Ekiti State Education Trust Fund. With the permission of Mr. Speaker, maybe she can introduce herself to us.
Please, Madam, can you quickly introduce yourself?
The Right Honorable Speaker of the 7th Assembly and the distinguished members of the House of Assembly, I am Mrs. Jegede Bosede Yinka, the Executive Secretary, Education Trust Fund.
Yes, I can see that you are here with your team. Can we just quickly introduce them?
Yes, I have my DFA here. That is Mr. Yemi Omowaye. Then the Director of Admin, that is Dayo Ojo, and Mr. Sunday Ajibola, the Revenue Mobilization Department.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to lay my hands on your document. Okay. So, yes, Madam.
Yes, sir.
You know I call you Madam here. You understand?
Yes, sir.
The rest is between the two of us. They will not know about it. Please, you are alive. Yes, and this is the Education Trust Fund.
Yes, sir.
And the Ekiti people will want to know what you have done with their fund. This house approves certain percentage on every contract in this state for education as trust fund, which is also for you to manage for Ekiti people, Education Trust Fund. Now, we would like to know, and like I said, you are live, not just on the floor of this house, on YouTube, on Facebook, and everywhere. People are watching you live. Kindly tell us what you've been able to do in the last 1 year. Thank you.
Thank you very much, the Honorable, Right Honorable Speaker of the House. As you have rightly put it, sir, the achievement of Education Trust Fund is the achievement of Mr. Bao, because if there are no contracts outside there, definitely we won't have any revenues to back on. Then I want to start on the details of the revenue generated between January to August 2024. That is on page 1. That is, I have the code That is 120-20119. Education Trust Fund, that is details of the revenue. At the initial stage, we were given 700 million from the budget, but during the 5+7, we have the upward review to 1.5 billion. Then for January, we were able to realize 111,998,0846 kobo. Then for February, we have 128,524,147 naira 64 kobo. Then for the March, we have 118,653,658 naira and 40 kobo. Then for April, we have 109,351,598 kobo. Then for May, we have 133,321,429,07 kobo. For June, we have 122,547,514,151 kobo. Then for July, we have 488,017,268,80 kobo. Then for the August, we have 263,830,428,77 kobo. Those are the revenue that we realized between January and August year 2024, totaling to 1,476,239,163 kobo. That is equivalent to 98% of the performance.
I think that this is more than 100% performance. If you look at it, we still have about 3 months to go in the year. And from 1.5 billion, they've been able to garner 1.4. So it's more than 100% performance. But your performance, you base it on the overall. Yes, for me, how to do the performance is just do 1.5 billion divided by 12. Then what you get multiplied by 8. And that gives you the total revenue expected.
Yes, sir.
I think that is,
that
then
is
from
correct.
there you will now know whether so it's not 98 in terms of performance. You have put your rating based on the end of the year, which is not how to do it. I think the Director of Finance should be able to do that. And let me commend you for this one now. You have done well on that one. Please go ahead.
Okay, sir. Then for the personnel cost, that is the page 2 of the administrative code 0517001005000. Then we have the 2024 approved budget. That is 21,136,815.92 kobo. For January, we have 1,447,212.37 kobo. For February, we have 1,447,212.37 kobo. Then for the March, we have 1,443,913.76. Then for April, we have 1,381,109.79. Then for May, we have 1,726,109.79 kobo. Then for the June, we have 1,726,109.79 kobo. Then for July, 1,739,289.76 kobo. Then for August, 1,744,110.91 kobo. That means total expenditure, we have 12,655,000 074.54. The performance is 59.87%. Yes, sir, for that page that we are done. Though for the administrative code, 051-7001-00500. Initially, we were given 1.2 to start the year, but later during the 5+7, we have the upward review to 4,324,000. We have the economic code, that is 2202101, that is travel and transport general. We have 2,500,000. For January, then for February, we have 120,000. For March, we have 60,000. For April, we have 305,000. May, 570,000. Then for July, we have 235,000. For August, we have 235,000. Actual expenditure from January to August 2024 is 1,525,000 naira. That is 61%. So we have the balance of 975,004. Then for the code number 2, the serial number 2, which is 220200301, which is office stationaries, computer consumable items. That is 300,000. That is approved budget. Then for February, we have 16,000. For March, we have 8,000. Then for July, we have 5,000. August, 5,000. Actual expenditures, 34,000. The performance is 11.33%. Then for serial number 3, with the economic code of 220220305, we have the printing of non-security documents. The approved budget is 100,000. And for July, we are able to spend 20,000. August, 20,000, total 40,000. That is 40%. Then the balance is 60,000. Then for the serial number 4, with the
observation. Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Like you are aware,
Honorable Fawekum, go and sit down.
We really don't have much time. So, Right Honorable Speaker, I will ask that you direct the head of the Education Trust Fund to speak to activities.
Okay. Yes.
It's not numbered, but it's on page.
Madam Executive Secretary, I will need to. Yes, you have. Don't worry, leader. I will also need to call your attention. We have found at it, and I don't know why this error is common to all the MDAs. Virtually not all of them, but you cannot prepare a document of this magnitude, and that you know that you are bringing it before the House of Assembly, where you have at least 26 members that will look at it at the same time with you, and you neglected pagination. The document is not paginated, and for ease of reference, it's important that we take note of this. Now, question will be asked by members, and we want to make reference to the documents. How do we have that guide? And I know Madam Executive Secretary will not be the one to prepare this document. At least one of the staff will be the one to supervise and come up with this compilation. So I think we have to be thorough we have to be thorough when we are doing this. And always remember that you see, the challenge is probably because you've not been having this type of exercise before now. That's why we don't even know. I know you will not want to go to a court and you will go and present this ordinary paper, which is supposed to be a document, before a court. You don't know. Probably you don't also know that this house has also the same force of authority as that of court. I know if you are going before court, you will, of course, you will even go and call your lawyer to come and look at it. But you are coming to the house. You're supposed to even get a consultant to look at your documents. Is this properly done? Please ensure that when you are coming, get serious with what you are bringing before the House of Assembly. We are not here to joke. We are not playing here. And please take notice of this. However, notwithstanding the observation, I would still want us to take, Madam Executive Secretary, I can see that the document is well detailed, only that it's not well paginated. It's just the pagination that we are having issues with. I think we can take that. What we can do again is, but you will pay for the service. Members can quickly do 1, 2, 3, and just and let's just page it together. We can quickly do that so that for ease of reference, so that we can easily do that. But when else you are bringing this type of document, we won't take it. Who prepared this document? Sir, Mr. Mowaye, don't do this again. You don't want us to be on the same page so that we can be singing discordant tunes. Okay. Now, me, I have 9 pages. How about you? There's something is wrong. Let me check if I've missed any page. Well, mine is 8. I mean 9, sorry. Mine is 9. So, can you now see the challenge? If others are having 10, and mine is 8 and 9, and this document is the most important document. Well, Madam, just go straight to your activities now and quickly tell us.
I'm very sorry for the lapses, and I take responsibilities.
That's the spirit of a good leader.
We have on page 5 the record of incomes and expenditure from January 2024 to end of August year 2024. At the starting point of this year, we had 2,840,823.76 as the opening balance. Then for January, we were able to generate, as we have seen on page 5, 11,998,000 till we have the total income 1,047,000.
No, and what we are not saying now is this is what we have done. We have been able to you have done.
Okay, sir. Yes. Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir. So the details of the fund disbursed. As we all know that the responsibility of ETF, or the major function or activities that we perform at the agency, is for us to disburse fund for all the educational programs in the state, either from ministries, parastatals, or departments. So from 11/01/2024, we have the to start the year, we have the 1.5 operational cost of the month for December. That is 733. So
Sorry,
one of the activities...
Madam, you are still not getting me. In January or 16, in January,
yes, okay, sir.
We paid 20 million naira for JAM.
In January, 16 January 2024, we paid 20 million, being fund released for 2024 Ekiti State Government Free JAM program.
Okay, so for free JAM, you expended 20 million naira.
Yes, sir.
And beneficiaries, you have the list of beneficiaries?
Yes, sir.
So if this house asks for the list of beneficiaries, we can get it?
No, we disburse to the agency for formal and
no, if,
adult and non-formal
you are the one that will account for it now?
No, they are the custodian of the names of the students.
Okay, what we will
Ours
do,
is just to
when
disburse.
you are coming to the second session, every agency you disburse money to, call them, let them follow you, to come and give account of the money you disburse.
Okay, sir.
How do you monitor if you disburse? For example, you give me money to go and do something. You don't have any mechanism you also deploy to also see that the money you have released is also used on...
Sir, we have some mechanism that we use. Quarterly, they give us reports. I mean, from the MDAs, from the department.
They give you reports.
They give us reports.
And the reports, so they don't also include the beneficiaries?
No, sir.
No, we will need it. We will need it, definitely. Meanwhile, members, please note the amount released to those MDAs. So when they are coming before us, because those MDAs will also come. For example, the adult education will come. The amount released to adult education, when they come, we want to look at their books also to ensure that the same amount of money that they said was released from Education Trust Fund also reflects in their document. I think we are getting it.
Yes, sir.
And from there, we can ask for the beneficiaries also. But it's important that you have your mechanism in place to ensure that, because you are like the parent, you are the one feeding them. And if those you are feeding, you should be able to monitor their growth. You should be able to ascertain that what you have released to them, they use it to purpose. Abi?
Yes,
that
sir.
should be value for money. So those mechanisms is very, very important. But please go ahead.
Okay, sir.
Remember, note this. Yes.
Then for 16/01/24.
Just go to approved state scholarship awards to master law.
Okay.
Is this the same master we saw in education scholarship board?
Yes, sir.
Now I can see the interrelation.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes. Go
Then
ahead.
for BTV, fund release as part payment of indebtedness to Skill G.
Who is Skill G? Which one is Skill G?
There is a company from Abuja.
To do what?
Yes, it has been, the debts have been on ground.
Okay, we will take that at the executive session.
Okay, sir.
So you come with the details of
sir.
that everything that has to do with Skill G
Okay,
to the
sir.
executive session.
Okay,
Yes.
sir. Okay, sir. Then for scholarship board, fund release as part payment for 2023-2024 bursary and scholarship award. That is 20 million.
Now, Commissioner, I say Commissioner, Honorable Chairman for Education, I think these are things you also need to look at. Scholarship board was here the other time. Part of their revenue, this is supposed to be part of their receipts. And I'm not sure that was captured. So note this for executive session. All these receipts are important that you capture them. If though it's a revenue to them here, but it's also a receipt to a scholarship board, which is supposed to be part of what they have. So in their documents, that is not captured. These are the things that we have to look at. And so please note that. Thank you. Go ahead, man.
Then for BTV, that is 14/02/2024. Be amount approved.
That's the board for technical and vocational education.
Yes, sir. Yes,
okay.
sir.
Now, leader of the house, when you are doing your timetable schedule for executive session, particularly for this one, you have to bring together scholarship board, BTV, and every other person that have taken fund from Education Trust Fund, so that they will be there together. We can compare notes. We will compare notes together. It's very, very key. Please take note of all this. Yes, go ahead, ma'am.
Okay. Then for...
Okay, don't let me even waste our time. What you pay money to is free jam, scholarship, bursary, yes, payment of WAEC. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Is it part of your activities?
It's part of our activities.
And you have done that?
Yes.
So, and the state government is not owing WAEC. Are we owing?
I'm not sure.
We are not owing. Thank you. Okay, so what else again?
Then we are partnering with the Ministry of Innovation and Digital Economy.
Okay.
Yes. Presently, they are embarking on academic competition.
Okay.
That is Wizard Mathematics competition.
And you are funding it?
We are funding it.
So you are funding it,
yes,
okay. So what other things are you funding?
Yes, renovations of school.
Okay, you fund renovation of schools too?
We supply instructional materials.
How many schools? How many schools?
Especially the government schools and the technical colleges.
So how many schools have you funded within the last 1 year for renovation?
Nearly all the technical colleges and the government.
Do you have the details?
We don't have the details.
These are the things you should come and present before us. Tell us within this kind of period, this period of reporting.
Sir, what we normally do is that we have monitoring team. We have monitoring team. The monitoring team will go to the field.
What I'm saying, you are coming to present accounts of stewardship, meaning that on the year under reporting, we have funded 9 technical schools. School A, School B, School C, to the tune of 10 naira, 20 naira, 1 naira. Clearly stated. That's the account of stewardship. We have released 20 million naira, like you have said, for free jam. The sum of 450 million naira was paid for WAEC, and we have done. We have, for digital innovation, whatever you call it, this is what we have done, and this is the result. We have... what else again? What else have you done?
Payment of scholarship and awards.
Yes, we have seen that.
Okay.
Okay.
Then we sponsor trainings of teachers at the stands of the Honorable Commission for Education and Mr. Governor.
Yes. Which one is drop-in center? Where is that one?
That is these students who failed secondary school level. We don't want to be...
Okay, drop in. Okay, yes. I get that. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you release funds to the center?
Yes, sir.
Where is the center located in Ado?
That is along Poly Road.
Along Poly Road?
Yes, sir.
Chairman Education, I think you also need to look at all this. Visit those and ask questions. Ask questions. You need to monitor all this, BTV, drop-in center, adult literary program, and what have you. So get this list and work. You have a lot to do. Thank you. Any other thing?
Apart from those ones, then we release funds for capacity development. That is training.
Of
teachers.
Of teachers.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you have the... How much has been expended on that one?
Not once, not twice, so I don't have the...
So you have the list of the beneficiaries of that?
Yes, sir.
So we need them. We will need them at the executive session.
Okay, sir.
Yes, we will need it. Okay. I don't know if there's any question. Yes, Honorable Joba Johnson Oyekolabo Adeoye.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Speaker. I just have one observation from this presentation.
Well-detailed document. Well-detailed.
Yes, just one observation that needs maybe little explanation. I've seen a consistent 1.5% payment of 1.5% operational cost.
Please speak to the mic.
From, I don't know.
You have page this? What is your own page?
Page 5.
Okay.
Yes, I noticed a consistent payment of 1.5% operational cost with different varying amounts, almost on monthly basis. So, I don't know, is it ETF that is paying ETF or you are paying another parastatal? Because it is ETF that is written under ministry.
It's a disbursement, so it's not asking what is this operational cost meant for, and why is it that the figure is not consistent? So, what is it meant for?
The 1.5 is for it's like a running cost for the agency. Yes.
All right.
Whatever that is coming in to the cover of ETF, the 1.5 is already been established.
It's a percentage.
Yes, it's a percentage.
And the figure that will be coming in will not be the same.
Not at all.
So it can't be the same. I agree with you on that. No problem. I think, leader of the House, briefly, so that we can move.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Thank you, my colleagues. Yes, like Mr. Speaker has said, I also want to commend you. You have given us a well-detailed report, but I have a reservation. My reservation is, I found out that most of these your descriptions, most of these your programs are not captured in the budget. So it means that...
Leader of the House, let's meet at the second session. Thank you. Thank you very much. We'll meet at the second session. Yes. Madam Executive Secretary, we will meet at the second session for other matters. But please, like I told the Executive Secretary of Scholarship Board, prepare and just play devil advocate. If you are in the shoes of the honorable member, what question will you ask? Begin to think around those questions that you think they can ask. And as I didn't allow them, but as you can see, the way the mind is working. Now, to me, get your team together. They will ask this question. Oh yeah, what is the document? Where are the documents? At the executive, they will want to know this. Get all the documents, all the details. This ministry has something to do with us. Even if we are not inviting them, you yourself should invite them for that day. We will try as much as possible to look at your documents again to bring all of you together for a day so that we can do it together. But if on your own, just tell them you will be appearing at the executive session at the House of Assembly on so date. It's important that you are around, because we'll release this fund to you, but you'll be the one to provide answer. Am I correct? I think that's better, so that we'll have a very smooth interactive. It's going to be an engaging session. I call it an engaging session, so that we look at it, which is the second phase of our assignment. Then there will be a visit to some of you did carry out renovations and you release fund. There will be a visit to those schools to ascertain the claims, so that we are certain that what you have claimed is also correct. It's there. It's not just on paper, but we can see it with our eyes. So there will be what we call a visit to the locus in quo again. And after that, we can now come back to now write our report on your board. This is what we have seen. These are things that you have done right. And if there is anything you have done wrong, to say these are things you have also done wrong. And to also say our observation, after our observation, we also do our recommendation. To say, this woman, because of the way she has performed, I think she should be moved from executive secretary to the permanent secretary. Or, you understand? And where we observe certain infractions, to also recommend the necessary actions as appropriate. Those are just the things But I know that in your own case, I know you will do well. You will do well. Thank you very much. So please, you can take a bow and go. And since the women are not here, they are the one to commend, but I must commend your dressing. Yeah, you look very nice in that dressing. Thank you. Egbon Magmo, Tambadele, please. Oh yeah.
The next institution is Ekiti State University, Ado-Ekiti. Right Honorable Speaker.
Let's do it this way. The next, I'm looking at what we have. What we have next, which is supposed to be Ekiti State University, Boise. I would rather want us to quickly let's step these two down to and take the small. I'm sorry, I don't want to use small. These agencies, bureau, quickly. Then we'll come back to them. Or what do you think?
Okay. Okay.
We just reorder item E and F to L and M.
Okay.
So that so we can take School Agriculture and Enterprise Agency, or in the alternative, we can stand down now to relax. Then we'll start with EXU, Bamdilo in that order. So, members, which one do we go for? Just two opinions. Honorable Tokpelunge.
Speaker, please, as it pleases you, sir, I want to suggest that we stand down now and go and take some minutes off, then come back and take it in the order.
Honorable Tunde Idowu.
Honorable Speaker, I am Honorable Tunde Idowu. I represent the Ikere Constituency 2. Mr. Speaker, I will support that we stand down now for 5 minutes and come back to take it in the order of the...
Well, you might not be able to decide how many minutes. I will decide that one. We just stand down. Thank you. Okay, if you're in support that this House stand down at least for 15 minutes and to come back and take, to follow the order as contained in our order paper, say aye. If you're against, say nay. The ayes have it. The House stand down for 15 minutes. Thank you.